and welcome back to this. So recently, I have been on the internet. Shocker. I have been looking for something that's going to elevate this. How could you improve this? I don't know. That's why we need beauty hacks. We need things that are going to make us beautiful. So I've been looking for the best hacks, the most viral hacks on the internet, and we found them today on a video by 5 Minutes Crafts that was posted 2 years ago. I saw this video and I could not click on it. I felt like this urge, like my hands started twitching, my fingers started levitating over the button, the play button. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to watch this. How long is this video? There's a fucking ad. Shocker, I don't have YouTube Premium. It's 15 minutes long, so it's pretty fucking long. What a lot of these hacks are supposed to be in representation of are hacks that were already online that people were saying worked, and I guess 5 Minute Crafts is putting that to the test. And this is just kind of where I'm going to get these hacks from. And we're just going to look and see, you know, they're just looking to see if they work. And I want to see too, I guess. We're not going to try any of these today because no, I don't want to. That's it. I don't want to do that. That's just too much right now. I'm busy after this. I'm not. So this video is from 5 Minute Crafts, my personal dealer of crafts and hacks, if you will. This one is a little bit different. Basically, are trying to find a way to add like a fun pump of color to hair, which is like, yeah, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for something fun. We're looking for something new. We're looking for something different. I just want to say that this is not what she actually used to make her fronts look that purple. Let's all be honest here. I don't really see how this can work. I feel like the dye is just going to end up staining the brush, and your brush is just going to end up like you're just going to have like a purple and pink hairbrush. Your friend is going to be like, hey, do you have a hairbrush? And you give it to them and they're like, what the fuck is this all over it? And you're like, well, one time I tried to dye my hair with my hairbrush and it ended up not working out anyways, and now my hairbrush just looks like this. I feel like you're wasting like a lot of product because a lot of the product gets stuck on that type of material. And they don't particularly specify in the video whether or not if it's temporary or semi-permanent or what it is. It looks like it's hair chalk, which is a temporary hair dye. So yes, the idea of it going on might work, but again, they don't specify. So don't go out and buy like Arctic Fox and put it on your hairbrush and then start brushing it through your hair. You're gonna create real life disaster. Okay, this second one is kind of something that we all might face. You know, not a lot of us might want to dye our hair, or not a lot of us have floppy little buns. We might all have nose pores. Yes, that's right, pores on your face. Blackhead. We don't want them anymore. We want to get rid of them. Forget the dermatologists. Forget the face creams. Forget the skincare regimen. They got a hack for you. I just want to say, even though there is a disclaimer on the video on 5 Minutes Crafts, I'm going to say this. Do not do this. It says like, oh, this is performed by an actor in a controlled environment, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you're in a safe environment. If you try this at home, I'm just going to say this right now. Don't try this at home. Don't shave your nose. First off, there is hair on your nose. What if you shave off that little peach fuzz and then it grows back longer? Then now you got long ass nose hairs. In my opinion, there's like zero way that your nose pores are going to be sticking out so much off of your nose like a hair would, that a razor would be able to catch onto it. And it's not particularly solving any type of problem other than just like the surface issue. I guess if you have super duper long blackheads that need to be shaved off, this might work for you. Don't feel like a normal blackhead would be able to come off with a razor. Also, obviously, in this video, they're not properly trying the hack, because whatever is on that girl's nose is not actually like a blackhead. I don't know what that is. Paint, maybe. Like, it's not a blackhead. They were like, yeah, it works. Like, when you're trying to get rid of a blackhead, aren't you trying to remove everything inside of, like, under your skin, completely down in there? That's how it's of your nose. So when we're squeezing it out and rid of, is different blackheads. Clean your faces. Get a pore strip. I don't know. So this next one, it's a doozy. So she has a major issue. Just too much hair, just too much. It's all over the place. It's glowing everywhere. It's gonna eat her. It's gonna eat her family. It has a gun. It is going everywhere. It is going ham on her head. It looks like she has another entity up there. I don't know in what universe this is an issue for anyone else. I guess it's a little exaggerated, of course. It looks like she might have been like standing on a platform of a train and the train just passed by, but instead she's sitting alone in a closed room in a chair. So I don't really know. Also, I forgot she tries to kill it. When she's sitting down, completely sitting still, talking to her friend, her hair's fine. Like, it's not even doing anything. It's just sitting on her head. So may I add, very obviously a wig. Moving on. It kind of fixes her problem, yeah. I feel like stealing like your friend's little like accessory ribbon is kind of rude. I see you have something I need right now. Give me that. Yoink. What if when she took the ribbon off, her head like rolled off? Like the girl with the green ribbon. Y'all ever read that story, the girl with the green ribbon? She wore a green ribbon around her neck. She got married, blah, blah, blah. Her husband or whoever took her ribbon off her neck and her head rolled off. I can't really remember the story. But yeah, what if when that happened, her fucking head rolled off? Honestly though, if I was the friend, I would have just let her chop her hair off. Girl, nobody's gonna take my neck ribbon. What if she has something like a gnarly rash or something under her ribbon and her friend like takes it off and is like, oh, oh, ew, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, it's nothing. Oh, I just trying to cover it up. I'm so sorry. Why? Am I gonna get it from holding this? Like, I don't know what to do right now. It's fine. It's nothing really. It's just poison ivy. How did you get poison ivy at a perfect ring around your neck? How did you get that? How did you get that to happen? Oh, well, I had this scarf and it was made out of poison ivy. I don't really know. I don't know what you mean by your scarf was made out of poison ivy. I don't really know. I need you to elaborate on your scarf being made out of poison ivy. I need you to go further into detail, really, about that. This guy gave it to me and I thought it was really nice. And what guy? Who's making scarves like that? Who gave you that? That's what I figured would happen. She was nervous about scarves after that, so ribbon was obviously the next choice. Really appreciate that. Straight up doesn't work, guys. That just does not work. I feel like this is one you could definitely get to work. The nose razor pore thing works, but you can't figure out how to get eyebrow pomade on with tweezers. You can't figure that out, but somehow your blackheads protrude out of your face far enough for a razor to get them. Yeah, okay. This one I'm confused about because I don't get how it could work, but they obviously say it does. But like, it kind of makes sense to me, but I don't see how it could work. I don't like it. First off, when I think about vacuum cleaners, I think about dirty stuff on the floor. That little hose, obviously you've used at some point to vacuum stuff up with. Obviously there's traces of like dust and dirt built up on the inside of the hose. So your hair is sticking down in there and then it's making the stuff wet. So then I'm thinking that stuff is going to start sticking to the hair. In my opinion, I think this would make your hair really gross. Get a fucking blow dryer. So this hack has been around for a while, like how people used to do with like pencils and things like that. Obviously they're using a makeup brush in this one. In a circumstance like this, maybe there's a reason that you really want to curl your hair but you don't have a curling iron. Like you only have your flat iron, because that's what they're using in this, as a flat iron. I just feel like this would take so long to do throughout your whole head. Your arm would get so tired. Why would you do this? In the pencil one, I remember watching people on YouTube do the pencil one back in the day when that was super popular, and I'd be thinking, why would you do this? I guess for that really, really small curl effect, but in this one, I particularly feel like you could definitely achieve a curl similar to that with a flat iron. Also, there's no fucking way she made the curls with that makeup brush like that. She definitely used a curling iron or a wand. I feel like, I don't know if I'm like crazy or like they're heat resistant. I have no idea, because there's even combs out there that are made out of plastic that are not heat resistant, that can like melt if it is hit with a flat iron. I feel like if the flat iron was hot enough, or you held it on long enough, or somebody wasn't paying attention, it would definitely melt in their hair. Maybe if the makeup brushes were made out of some type of metal, maybe in this, her makeup brush is made out of some type of like metal, and like it looks like plastic. Oh, so this one doesn't work, but the shaving does. I'm going to keep going back to that one, because that's just fucking crazy. This is the actual motion of trying to push out blackheads. Should you squeeze your blackheads and pop them and push them out? No, you should not. But this would literally make blackheads actually pop out. Obviously, again, these are fake blackheads. So, that just doesn't even seem fair to say a hack doesn't work because you don't even have real blackheads.
Oh my god, bro.
That is like actually the worst looking bun I've ever seen. It looks like she's trying to hide something in there. I guess if like somebody wanted to do this for a really quick like updo, and like you're trying to smuggle like potatoes in your hair. 2 twisted tees back to back. This next one, I genuinely, I have no idea who would actually do this. It is actually kind of scary. I don't see how, like, in the sense of how they think it works, how it would work. So, like, I'm assuming the idea of this is to make the eyelashes appear fuller, of course. In all honesty, it kind of just makes it look like she took her hand and just kind of, like, rubbed her eye really hard, and she's like, oh, shit. Something you don't want, because, like, when you blink, people are going to see that. Like, where are you going like this? You're not going to blink the whole time and just... Yeah, I like that movie, too. Fuck. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah. Look, is all over your fucking eyes. What's wrong with you? Are you crying? Don't do this. I'm crying. That's gonna be the end of this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it if you could leave a like down below. I would kiss you on the forehead, but I can't because I am soon taking a break from kissing foreheads. Moving on to lips.